Hi there, it's Joshua Barks with Keller Williams Realty Boise and the Barks & Co. Real Estate Team coming at you with this week's update on the Ada County existing housing market, so the resale side. And this week we're in for a special treat because we actually have the market dynamics prepared for the entire month of May. So we're going to go over what happened for May of 2020 as well as some of our predictions. Here we are.
Market dynamics for Ada County's existing home sales for May of 2020. This report is of June 4th, so yesterday as of this recording. And as always, when I dive into this report, I like to start with the top left chart, the market trends chart, because that really gives you a brief overview of supply and demand for a 12-month year rolling. As you can see, for May of 2020, we have 667 available homes on the market in Ada County's existing resale market and 603 that have closed, 966 that went pending. So overall, what we're seeing here for supply and demand, the 667 available homes is in fact less than what we had back in March, and our demand has nearly doubled since then. So that's incredible. We still need a lot more inventory, especially those under 500,000 right now. And demand is projected to continue, especially if interest rates continue to hold at that early 3% for the 30-year fixed. According to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they were at 3.18 as of yesterday. And so a slight uptake from last week's 3.15, but still really incredible overall. Yes, as you can see, if you look at last year, May of 2019, we are down a little bit in inventory, sales, and demand, though our demand is almost matched where we were this time last year. Pretty incredible there. So the next chart I like to look at is the historical sold price for the average. And so far this year, since January 1, we've come up almost 4%, so 3.9% in the average sales price, giving us a new average sales price for Ada County at $376,801. Pretty incredible because that's over 100,000 more than what we saw in 2006. So we're still on an incline there. Those of you that have seen my previous videos, you'll notice that my prediction was off by a percentage point. I predicted that by the end of May, we'd be up at 5%, and we're at 4%. So if we're predicting into the future for the end of the year, however, with the trajectory that we're on, I anticipate us to be around 10% on the average sold price year over year. So we'll see how things go when we're working our way there. Next, I like to dive into this chart, which really breaks down the different price points and the average days on market, list to sale price, and most of all, the inventory absorption rate. Right now, the average absorption rate is still 1 month, and the average days on market is still 25. We've been hovering at 25 days on market for several months now. February we had 26, but then March was 25, April was 25, and May is also 25. Inventory levels for the absorption rate were still under 2 months supply all the way up to 500,000. So that's still pretty incredible. We still need more homes out there. They say that anything less than 4 months supply is considered a seller's market. Between 4 and 6 months is a balanced market, and anything beyond 6 months is considered a buyer's market because you have options. And as you can see across all price points, including million plus, were considered a seller's market, and then the million plus gives us a slightly balanced market at just over 5 months supply. So overall, if you're thinking about buying or selling, it could be a great time to do both with where interest rates are. And with selling, you should have ample amounts of competition. If you're having trouble selling your home in this market, you're probably overpriced, or maybe there's something with condition that needs adjustment because things are moving on average of 25 days. And unless you're over $1 million, your house probably should have sold if it if it's been on the market for longer than probably 60 or 90 days. That would be, it's probably price. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, again, you always want to ask yourself these two questions. Do you have a good enough reason to move, and can you afford it? So if you've answered yes to both of those questions, if you haven't already, it's highly recommended that you reach out to your trusted real estate professional. Of course, I would be honored to help you answer questions as well and guide you through what might work best for you and your specific situation. We do that all the time. I call them strategy sessions, where we sit down and discuss what your specific situation is, what your goals are, and then see kind of how the market is going to play into that for you. Um, Feel free to give us a call or email us, or you can even visit our website to see how we can help with that. And there you have it.
That's what happened for May of 2020. And if you have any questions about real estate, about buying, selling, or investing, or about the video that you just saw, the market in general, please let us know. We're happy to help. That's what we're here for. Our number is 208 914 1095. Of course, you can always email me as well. And we'll see you next week. Stay safe.